Hello everyone, this is Pat with the Angel Divination YouTube channel with our Oracle card reading and message for Tuesday the 18th of December 2012. For today's reading, I felt called to the daily guidance from your angels Oracle card deck. So as we go through, this week there's a card that's popped out already. We'll just see what their guidance is for us on a day-to-day basis. So as the card that just kind of flipped out as I began to shuffle the deck for this is ground yourself. And the message on the card says, when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. And although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. So we're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Okay? So, and just as the angel in this picture, it's a reminder from them to get out in nature amongst the flowers and the plants and the trees. And, sometimes when we're in these climates, like what we are here in New England, it's a little bit more difficult to, when it's cold outside, we're more likely to be kind of like hermits and stay in and hibernate under our blankets and things like that. But it's reminding us that we need to make sure we stay grounded, and staying grounded helps us to stay more peaceful. Otherwise, we kind of get into these cycles where we get up in the morning, we drink coffee or some kind of stimulant. Maybe not all of you do that, but and we tend to get in our, what do I need to do next? What do I need to do next? And our days around this time of year can be very busy. So by grounding ourselves, we get back in touch with the rhythms of nature, and it brings in a calming energy that's much more focused. So, and it's also helps us to not get caught up in any of the craziness or the drama that might be going on around us. So one of the ways that we can ground is by, visualizing roots, coming from our feet going down into the earth. Sometimes it's helpful to eat more, root type vegetables, like carrots or potatoes, things that grow in the ground and they have the energy of being in the ground. And if you are in a place that's maybe warmer, get your bare feet on the earth itself. So those are some ways, and I know other people maybe have other ways of grounding themselves also. So that's our first message for today, is to stay grounded, or to remember to ground ourselves so that we can be a good balance of connection to spirit and yet having our attention awareness here in the physical plane to do what we need to do upon the earth. So sometimes when we're ungrounded, we can feel very spacey. We can end up like even tripping on things. It can show up as forgetfulness also. Okay. Another card that jumped out for today is the card of joy. And, she's riding this dolphin. And as we all know, dolphins, one of the ways they display their joy is they jump out of the water and, splash back in. Whales do it too. And, even, people, especially children, we jump up and down when we're joyful. And if you can take a moment and really connect with that feeling of joyful exuberance, it's a wonderful feeling. It's like, the same when your favorite sports team scores a goal or wins the game and you just jump up and you say, yes, yes. It's that kind of joy. And, the card certainly suggests that there may be some things going on today that will provide you that excitement. But also, it's also the secret to, manifesting your desires more rapidly. So they're reminding us today to stay grounded and stay in those feelings of joy, and that there is a great deal still to be very happy about. And for some people, I think this may have to do with some promotions that come through for you that you've been hoping for, working towards. For other people, it may have to do with, I want to say, some births that are occurring, some babies coming into the world, people becoming grandparents maybe for the first time, or maybe welcoming their first baby. It's a very joyful event. Or even finding out that they're going to have a child in the new year. So, and the card, let me read what the card says to you. I didn't read the message on the front of the card. Oops, technical difficulties with our cards here. It says, joy is the highest energy of all. It is the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So I know one of the inspirations I had this morning, and I often do this when I feel, if I have been in a place where I've been feeling stressed, where, if I feel drawn to do something specific, like a lot of times when we're stressed, we are drawn to eat or go to certain substances. So, it's important not to, it's important to be aware of that, for one, but two, also to not, berate ourselves or make ourselves feel bad or awful. But I'll think about, what is it about this thing that I'm attracted to, that's, my feelings are attracted to. And oftentimes it's because, I'll have it allows me to have a moment of, peace, of quiet, of enjoyment and pleasure. And I realize those are the things that I'm maybe missing in my life at that time. So it's a reminder to me that, okay, I'm really just wanting more pleasure in my life. What else can I do that's pleasurable? What else can I do that feels good, that feels happy and joyful? And as I've so often read from many other people, like Abraham Hicks and the Law of Attraction, and I also discovered another wonderful new Law of Attraction coach, Jeanette Ma, at Good Vibe University. It's about moving towards that better feeling thought, which is usually something that's more joyful. So I do feel like there is excitement, though. And, on the heels of yesterday's cards, where we got synchronicities happening and that leap of faith, it feels like, it's something that may be very joyful. So, and to remember joy in your actions, as the card says, tune into the moment and what there is to enjoy about that. If you're watching children play, maybe there's a great deal of joy for that in you. To watch how they're just so carefree and they laugh and they're silly and all those types of things. So, because joy is how we eradicate fear. It's how we turn situations around, okay, by shifting our energies in that direction. And the angels can help us. They can really help us lift any heavy or lower emotions that we may be feeling, anything that we feel burdened by in our heart. Archangel Jophiel is particularly the angel to call upon to help lift and beautify our thoughts and feelings to a place that is joyful. So anyways, those are the messages I get for us today. I hope this resonates with you and helps you in some way. And I hope you have a lovely and beautiful Tuesday. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.